At Learning Matters, we tell stories of making it against the odds.
This is for my kids. I hope that I'm setting an example now that they can follow.
Of changing perceptions.
There never was in the past a golden age for girls.
C3, C4.
But this is it now.
There we go. Okay.
Of trying to make a difference.
If we don't solve the problems of inner-city schools, our democracy is going to suffer.
No one covers the world of youth and learning like Learning Matters. Nearly 3 million viewers watch our stories on PBS's NewsHour.
John Merrow updates his story.
Millions more have seen our documentaries.
A college education is the key to the American dream.
But today, something's wrong.
How do we do it?
How do you like this so far? Does this cover what you've been saying?
Unparalleled access to classrooms is just the beginning of the story. From prison...
We gotta change your hustle.
...to preschool.
Oh, no.
On campus.
They know nothing.
To a night not worth remembering.
And off.
I do party hard. I like to get drunk.
In tragedy. And in triumph.
It is a good day for the city of New Orleans.
At play.
If I didn't play basketball, I would not be here.
And on the job.
Community college gives people a chance to get education.
We go wherever learning is happening.
You are inducted into office.
We put a lot of time into our work. It took 6 years to capture the story of Philadelphia School Superintendent David Hornbeck.
These have been the most extraordinary years of my professional life.
I am Michelle Rhee. I'm the new Chancellor of the D.C. Public Schools.
And right now, we're in the midst of a 3-year leadership series featuring Washington, D.C. Chancellor Michelle Rhee.
No, I have never run a school district before.
And New Orleans School Superintendent Paul Vallis.
We are rebuilding a public school system from the ground up.
Do you ever talk to kids about how they feel when they're on Ritalin or some other medication?
Kids feel good about themselves.
We ask tough questions.
Having a child with ADHD.
For years, CHADD, the country's largest support organization for people with ADHD, recommended treating children with Ritalin. What CHADD didn't say was that the manufacturer of the drug had secretly given them nearly $1 million in donations.
You don't see that as a conflict of interest, taking money from the drug companies?
We see it as a responsibility of the drug company to give us that money.
Many public schools are experimenting with paying students for good grades.
How much money did you get?
$100. $100.
In Coshocton, Ohio, they've been doing it for years. We wondered, what happens when they stop?
My grades started dropping after they told us we didn't get the money.
We tell personal stories.
Hey, dude. The possibility of death has come up.
What did you say?
Well, what can you say, you know? You tell them they're going to come home.
The most popular gun on the street we have right here. These are 9mm.
How many of you have seen a gun? Where'd the bullet hit you?
Right here, and it came from here. He pulled out the gun and clicked it. He shot an old lady in the head. He shot a lot of people.
Are you sure you didn't see that on television?
No. It happened in the backyard.
Sometimes taking a playful approach is the best way to make a serious point.
I was down on my luck. Hadn't seen a case in months. But that's the way the business always is. Sour. Just before it turns sweet.
Mr. Merrow, I presume?
This program earned us our first Peabody Award.
It's the schools. I'm trying to find the right one for my children, but I don't know how to choose.
And sometimes, stories make us smile.
Can you use that word nothing in a sentence?
Our goal was to find out how well first graders in New Orleans could read.
My name is Nate the Great. Let me tell you about my last case.
Does that surprise you that first graders can learn to read?
Oh, no.
Annie has brown hair.
The earlier the kids start, the more success they are likely to have.
Okay, tell me about Annie.
Annie is a girl.
Right. What color hair does she have?
Brown.
What color eyes?
Brown.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's see.
At Learning Matters, we don't just make television. All of our work is available on the web. We write books, op-eds, and feature articles. And we have produced hundreds of podcasts, including a series compiling education advice for the new president. Through Listen Up, our sister company, we work with young people at more than 150 sites around the globe.
I was born in Kabul, Afghanistan.
Listen Up has become the largest online network in the world for youth-produced media.
It was only a matter of time before the Taliban came looking for my family.
This Listen Up documentary brought us our second Peabody Award.
When we came to the United States, I felt that I was in a place where I've always dreamed of.
To learn more, visit us at www.learningmatters.tv.